on. Good morning and welcome to this Albatross D32 33132 build. Happy St. David's Day to everyone in Wales. And today I'm joined by Steph, the budget modeler. How are you, Steph?
I'm fine, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
There you go. We'll show that, shall we?
Yeah, we will.
How are you, Mikey?
I'm all right, mate. A little bit tired, but I'm all right.
Why are you tired?
I don't know. I've been all right all week. I think I just had a bad night's sleep.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Sorry?
What are you up to?
You froze there, didn't you?
No, I was wondering what you're on about because I asked you how you were and then you started asking me.
Yeah, I said, I'm fine, thank you. Then I said, how are you?
Oh, right, okay.
Throw it back to you.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah. Should we have a look what's on your bench, Steph? What you've been up to with your model? Have you done anything since last week?
Do you want to do the comments first? Comments always take precedence on shows.
Okay. So, we have... Come on, get it. Discord boys all present and correct. Gary Morris. Good morning, Discord boys.
Morning.
Gary Morris. Bloody hell, Mikey got it right. Yeah, I'm learning slowly. Okay, I get it. If it wasn't a comedy of errors, it wouldn't be fun. Exactly. Len Hardacre, good morning. Come on, get it together. Yes,
morning,
I know. And on that note, Steph, what are you up to?
Oh, we finally got to it. Yay. Don't worry, Mikey. You're learning. If you don't fuck up, you don't learn.
We're outside the 30 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah, just about.
Oh, well outside. Well outside. Where am I up to? Well, I need to get... Well, I've got that primed. And I got all that lot primed. So I need to get them sprayed. So starting off with...
You're on your little camera.
Oh, I am. So
there we go.
They need spraying up.
Yeah.
That lot needs spraying up.
That looks like a modern art masterpiece.
We'll take it from there. So a bit of spraying this morning. Maybe some gluing as well. So yeah, and gently take that out. There we go. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, what's on your desk, bench, Mikey?
Bench is, well, desk thing is here. Okay, so last week I finished doing that. It's not focusing because it's stupid. There we go. So obviously not painted that because that's going to be inside. Nobody's going to see it. Yeah, that's a seat. I've done the engine, as we know.
Cool.
Today I'm going to work on the undercarriage.
Nice.
Yeah. So hopefully it should be of interest. Where's the working area? There. Move that a bit further across. There we go. Otherwise I'm sitting too far away. Go.
Looking good, mate. Looking good.
Yeah, thank you. There you go. Let's put us back on to the page. There we go. A few more comments. Gary T, hello guys. Hi Gary.
All right, Gary, how you doing? You feeling better?
Ooh, you all right?
I just put a post up on my page of the day about losing mojo and shit like that. So I responded to him.
Well, Glenn Hardacre. Morning, Glenn.
Morning. Yeah, Mr. Hardacre is a fellow armourer.
Gary has a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you advise me? I want to paint camo on this 172 helicopter I'm working on, but I've never attempted camo. Any tips, please? Good question.
Yep. So, first of all, prime it. Sorry, no. Second of all, prime it. First of all, if you've got some isopropyl alcohol, wipe it down with that because it'll take all your finger grease off. And that will stop the paint peeling. Secondly, get yourself a big lump blue tack. Take a bit off. This is what I do. And then you roll it into a snake. Just keep rolling it until it's really, really thin. And then you use that, once it's really, really thin, to outline the shape of the camo. And then when you've outlined the shape of the camo, you take some masking tape and then boom, 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 boom with your masking tape. The thicker the better. And spray the bits you want. And then take it off. Give it a good old scrunch. Because what happens is the blue tack eats up all the paint. This is about 4-5 years old. And you name it, it's had it on there as a colour. And there's absolutely no paint left in it whatsoever. It just disappears inside it. So yeah, it's the same as the black stuff that you get from, I believe it's MIG, but it's a damn sight bloody cheaper and works just as well. Oh, also, yes, I forgot. Draw out your camouflage pattern with a pencil, and that'll give you a good idea of where it's to go. And then take it off, give it a good old scrunch, re-roll it, and when you place it back on, offset it slightly. So that will give you a soft transition between the two colors. If you want a hard transition, then get yourself some flexible masking tape. You can get it from Craft Shop. This is the sort, you can get it even thinner than this. That's the sort of stuff I use, because you can, if I can find the end, and I can show you. There we go. This is stretchy stuff and it bends. So yeah, use that stuff. It is pretty good. You got any tips, Mikey?
Yeah. My tip is look at how the camouflage you're trying to reproduce is constructed. So on Combat Soldier 95, the predominant color is the very pale green. So you'd use that as your base coat, and then you go to the slightly darker forest green, which is large sort of splodges.
Can I just stop you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for figures. This is for a helicopter.
Yeah, if you're doing helicopters, you still have layers of on the camouflage. If you get it wrong, it's on.
Helicopters are two colours.
Yeah.
Camouflage is two colours on a helicopter.
Yeah.
On the vast majority of helicopters, it is two colours. So you just do one, then the other.
Yeah.
Because if you do pre-shading, putting a second colour, doing one colour all over it, and then doing a second colour, you lose all your pre-shading.
Yeah.
So that's why I only do two colours on aircraft. Yeah. On a tank and on a military person, yeah, I agree with you. You do the base colour and then you put the other colours on, especially the German camo, which is basically Dunkelgelb with green and brown over the top of it.
Yeah.
So for military vehicles and military uniforms, yeah, I agree with you completely. But for aircraft and helicopters, don't do it one colour, because you'll lose any. If you do pre-shading or anything like that, you will completely lose it.
No, I wasn't on about that. What I mean is, when you look at a camouflage pattern, there's always one dominant colour. So that is, in effect, so your base layer. So that's the one you want dominant on the helicopter. So if you've got light green that's dominant, is the main colour, you don't want to do mostly brown or something like that. But so it still looks like it's in layers.
On a two-coloured camouflage aircraft, whether it be helicopter or airplane, there's no one dominant colour. Both colours are of a similar pattern.
Yeah.
So you don't get that on those.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a look, if you've got three colours, which are usually what you get on aircraft, you get the underside colour and you get the two colours on top.
Yeah.
So, for example, let's go for a Japanese aircraft, because they're right pain in the ass. You'll have the underside colour.
Yeah.
Then you'll have a colour that is sort of halfway down the fuselage and a bit onto the wings. And then you'll have another colour on the top spine with little splodges.
Yeah.
None of those three colours are the dominant colour. They're all very much the same. For example, a Spitfire, you've got the underside colour, either black and white for an early one, or you've got duck egg blue, what it used to be, and then you've got the grey, the green and the brown on top, which then changed to the grey and the green. But none of those colours are dominant colours. They're all equal. But as you said, what you said is right.
Yeah.
But that's for things like a tank, a military, an armoured vehicle, a uniform. Yes, I agree with you that you would do that for those, but not for a. In general, not for an aircraft, because I'm sure there's going to be somebody. Well, but what you've got to remember is that this aircraft, and it's probably one of the only ones that ever did that. And it'd be like, yeah, right, whatever, Trevor.
Like when you have that one Spitfire or something that's got 3-tone camouflage and stuff like
that. Probably the desert one.
Yeah.
Can't remember what colours the desert one was. I'll tell you what, let's have a look.
Yeah. Well, you started us on an interesting thread now, Gary. You've got us both thinking.
No, that is sand and earth brown.
Lovely.
Yeah, with a pale blue, probably a duck egg blue underneath. So yeah, thanks for that, Gary. And he says thank you. All right, let's crack on with some jobby. I know what I mean.
Let's see who's watching today.
Oh, we have 4 people watching. Hello, 4 people.
Well, probably more than that because there's 5 people in the Discord channel.
Is there? Oh, right. No, they should be on here watching.
Yeah.
Get our figures up. Remember, give us some love. Like it on both channels.
Yeah. My subscriber count's gone up to 64 since I put my video up the other day.
Nice.
So it's getting there slowly.
That's it, isn't it? Getting it there slowly but surely.
Yeah. We're in no rush. It's just a bit of fun.
No rush to get it up.
No. That's what she said.
Ha ha!
Yeah, so let's say hi to everyone. And oh, there's 4 people in Discord now, so let's say hello to them. Hello, Gary. Hello, James, Mick, and Pete.
What, Skiffins?
Yeah, Skiffins is in Discord group.
He can get his hairy backside on the show. No, not literally on the show, but on the channel. Come on, mate. All that hard work I've done for the 48-hour.
He doesn't want to be associated with my ugly mush. That's what it is. Certainly not this early on a Friday. Gary said, thank you for the tips. And Glenn said, lol, lol. With slightly less robotic voice, I imagine. Good question.
Well presented.
Could newbies join your Discord group? The Discord group that I'm talking about is the Friends and Models for Heroes one, so anyone can join that. It's just you have to pay a membership fee of £12 for the year. After that, you can join in the Wednesday group and the Saturday group. Saturday group's 6 hours. Jump in whenever you want. And the Wednesday group's 2 hours in the afternoon, but we tend to spend pretty much at least a few hours every day on there now. Just chatting and looking after each other and make sure each other stays sane and things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quick one for... Sorry, carry on.
We do a couple of group builds and things like that. So, yeah, as you were, Steph.
Yeah, quick one for Gary. Were you ever in the military, mate?
Good question, Steph.
And also, do you know about Models for Heroes?
We love Models for Heroes.
God, yes. Best thing I ever did was join that group.
Yeah. Totally agree on you. With you there. Oh, even Mr. Mayfield's joined the Discord group now.
Hey! Oh, is he on the cord?
Yeah, it's Mal.
Oh, Mal. How's the weather with you?
Yeah, sorry?
How's the weather with you?
I don't know. My curtains are closed so I can control the light. But yeah, it's a bit dull over it.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Yeah. Gary says no, unfortunately, he was never in the military because he's disabled.
Oh,
That's
right.
fine. If you want to join Discord group, you're more than welcome to join Friends of Models for Heroes. You don't have to have served for that. You'll be more than welcome. Moon Moor said, hi all. Morning, Padre.
Yep. Padre's in.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is, I don't think you'll be able to see it on this, but obviously Steph knows what I'm about to do, but yeah, it's up to both. But around the edge of things like the ties and stuff, you have the seams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some extra thin, other glues are available, especially Steph's own brand. And I'm going to run it along the seams, and then just as it melts it, just scrape the seam off so it smooths the plastic out. Just so it looks more like a natural tire rather than something that's been molded.
I'm very tempted to rig the internals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it does fit in with your ethos of hyper detailing. But it might take you.
I'll probably sit in front of the TV this afternoon once this is dried, drill the holes and rig it. Wouldn't take me long.
Go for it. If you want to do
Yep.
it.
May as well.
Yeah. Maybe you could do a little video demonstration of how you do it or something.
Yeah, I could do.
That'd be interesting.
If you want to see somebody who's very, very good at it, guy who inspired me is Flying Circus Models. All he does is makes World War I aircraft. He is brilliant, really good.
I'm pretty sure he's done an SE5A. In fact, he must have done if he does World War I aircraft.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Really? But I've got one of them. And I've also got the Fokker D7 to do.
What, you mean the Albatross?
No, the Fokker D7. Well, that was off my Secret Santa, that.
Cool.
The Edward Fokker D7.
Yeah, still haven't got my Secret Santa.
Yeah. Sore point, isn't it?
Oh, very much so.
I've also got a topless camel to do as well.
A topless camel?
A topless camel?
I don't need that. I need that. That.
Gary says he'd love to do an SE5A, but the rigging scares me off.
Don't be scared of it. Yeah, I can walk you through it, Gary. I can talk you through it. I can sit there as well. I can sit with you and do it. It's not a problem. Yeah, you want to do it? Let me know and we can do it.
comments are a bit slower this week, aren't they?
Yeah, because we haven't got the girlies in.
That's true.
I'm going to get into trouble for that one.
Yeah. Little bit sexist. Just a little bit. At least you don't have to worry about keeping up with the chat this week. Even if it does get busy.
Oh, nice.
Don't tell me that was your glue.
Nope.
What was it?
That was all my paints falling off. I knocked one and it fell into the rest of them, and they all went tumbling down.
Oh dear Lord.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 did. So
Das ist not good, ja.
das ist eine Scheiße.
Ja. Yeah. Have a good day, lads. Sorry, but got to go. Keep up the good work, from Glenn.
Okay, mate. Take care.
Have a good day.
Have a good one, Glenn.
Is anyone building anything whilst we're doing this, other than you stuff? If you're watching and haven't said hello yet, don't be afraid to say hello. We are very welcoming here. If you have questions, feel free to ask away. As long as it's not where the babies come from.
Under a bushel, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. This one's for Gary. Morris. What you've got to remember is never be afraid to do anything. What you have to remember is within Models for Heroes, you've got so many people who have got such talent who can help you. So, for example, Rob Herring, an amazing, amazing, amazing figure painter.
Yes.
He will help you. He's got one running at the moment.
Yeah, I'm part of that group.
How are you finding it?
Good. It's very interesting.
Mm.
It's reminding me of stuff that I used to know, so but not to do with modeling. It's more to do with art, things like that, and stuff. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, duh.
Yeah, that does though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I've been overthinking all this.
Oh yeah.
Gary T says he's working at his 172 Seeking, making a pig's ear of it, but so be it. As long as you enjoy what it looks like and enjoy the process, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's not so much enjoying what it looks like. It's because you can look at it and go, "Oh, that's a bag of shit, absolute bag of shit," and I know it is. It doesn't matter what other people say, and that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is, with every model you do, as long as you can see one improvement that you've made.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's it. That's all I look for. One improvement.
Yeah.
It's like my improvement on this model will be doing these.
Yeah.
The rails, the ignition cable rails. That's my one improvement for this machine. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I am
Nothing
quite
else.
happy with this.
The struts and stuff would have been aluminium, wouldn't it? The undercarriage. Metal, anyway.
Good question. Well presented. Look on the description, on the instructions. They will tell you.
No, don't tell me anything about colour. It says which parts. But I'm thinking I probably should paint the wheels before I put them on. And the stub axles.
Yeah, that's usually a good idea.
Yeah. I thought so. Oh, 2 seconds. There's a postal delivery.
Oh, anything nice? Oh, you don't know yet because you haven't answered the door.
Sounds like a policeman at the door, but it's not. It's a postman. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Duke Wellington says, "Good day from us again. Hope you guys are well. Good morning."
Morning, afternoon, good evening, Duke.
Mr. Marley says, "Good day from us again." Hey, he's finally joined us.
Hello, Mr. Marley.
Hello, John. The Wallaby Whacker. Interestingly, you know the tyres on the aircraft?
The what?
Tyres.
Yeah.
They were amongst a few types of tyres in the First World War that were actually black. Because for the majority of tyres, it was cheaper for them not to add carbon because they didn't have easy access to it. And it was a new technology. So most vehicles had the sort of multicolored / bone colored tyres.
Yeah, my Caudron that I'm doing, the tyres on that are grey.
Yeah. Duke Wellington says it's 10:30 p.m. there. That makes sense because you're 11 hours ahead. John Marley says, "Same here."
Yeah.
And Duke Wellington says, "Good day, John." And Mr. Marley says, "Good day, Duke." Daisy Duke. Yeah, they had some quite interesting tyres during the First World War, the Germans. They had one tires made out of springs and all sorts because they didn't
Were
have
the
as much.
bottoms,
Sorry,
were the bottoms made out of rubber?
because they didn't have access to rubber by the end of the war. They were making tires out of springs and things, and with like a metal link band around them, the outside of them. Duke of Wellington says, "I'm not sure if I'm going to use the plastic undercarriage on my Albatross." Yeah, the legs won't be very strong on it.
What you can do is, if you feel they're not strong enough, drill them out and put some brass rod up the inside.
Yeah.
That would help them.
It would. He said it's quite flimsy. Yeah. Oh, the wife's up. Don't think she's going to be happy.
Why not?
Because that parcel was actually a letter, and I think I know what the letter says. It's not so much to hear. I'll tell you off camera. Who did I say? I ordered a kit off AliExpress the other day. Yeah,
All right, which one?
The Takom Mark 1 male with sponson cranes.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to building that. 17 sprues it's got.
Jesus.
It's going to be a bit of a beast of a kit.
That sounds it.
Duke Wellington says, "Are you guys going to drill out your undercarriage and put brass rod in?"
I'll see what it's like and then take it from there.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it because the point of my model is to show what can be done with someone who's never built models before. They've just bought a kit and bought some paints to show, because we want to show that anyone can build the model, not just people who are really skilled like Steph.
I wouldn't say I'm really skilled.
You're far more skilled than most people.
The one thing I am very, very skilled at is losing bloody parts. No, not funny.
Gary T says, "To harass you with even more questions, what kit, tank or aircraft would you recommend that is fun to make but easy to paint?"
Before I answer that one, guess who's gone and lost the other side of his...
Oh, you've not left the other side of the exhaust manifold?
Yes.
Oh, dear Lord. It's a good job you got a 3D printer, isn't
it? The thing is, though, you've got to be able to design before you can print it.
Yeah.
I can't design. I've never been able to.
Might be an STL file out there for it.
I will have a look, but I doubt it very bloody much. It's probably stuck to my elbow. No, not stuck to my elbow.
Could you not take a photograph of it, do the outline, and then just extrude it outwards to create the depth?
No, what I'll do is I'll remake it completely.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look for it on the floor as well. Oh, that's really, really annoying.
It's not a small bit either.
No, it's not. I'll just check the box. It's not in the box. It's not in the cauldron box either, but hey ho, it'll come up one day.
Yeah. So, in answer to Gary's question,
to answer Gary's question, I would go with something like a toon tank or a toon plane.
yeah.
And when you do, don't forget the googly eyes. Always do toon stuff with googly eyes. So I've got two different sizes. I've got big ones and I've got small ones. Oop.
Do you know, I've still got the ones you sent me in the
Have you?
envelope you sent me in. Yeah.
You haven't opened them yet?
No, I did, because I put them on the elephant and panzer.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
It's just I've kept them in the drawer safe.
Yeah. So I would.
Handwriting.
Yeah, I would go with a toon tank or a toon plane. Now, fun
Either
to do.
that or a T-34 tank, model tank, because they're quite simple to build and it's just all one colour. Tanks are definitely easier if you only want to paint one colour. Because until you get to more modern stuff, they didn't really use that much camouflage on, except from the Mark 1 tanks. Anything Russian is going to be easy. Duke Wellington says, "Good luck with your undercarriage, guys." Ooh, sounds like a euphemism. Gary Morris says, "To battle against the carpet monster." Yeah, Gary's in a never-ending battle with that carpet monster.
Oh, don't I yeah.
I do quite often when we're on Discord. I quite often have this image of Gary just sat in the middle of his floor like Winnie the Pooh making his kits. Could be easier than making them in his desk. Gary Morris again says the Meng B-17 Toon egg plane is very good. There we go. They're not that dear either, are they?
Got that somewhere. I'll need to finish that. No, they're not. You can make them in a couple of hours.
Yeah. Mr. Marley says he'd probably recommend the Sherman for the same reasons. Yeah.
I've got one. I've got 4 of those buggers.
Yeah.
I've got the King Tiger. I've got the Tiger.
I haven't got a King Tiger, but I think I've got a Tiger. Yeah, I've got a Tiger. I just haven't got a King Tiger. So I'm looking forward to building the big boy locomotive.
The what?
Big boy locomotive.
Oh, the Rebel.
Yeah. It's 187 scale and it's about 58 centimeters long.
Yeah.
And it comes with tracks and everything. Gary Morris says anything Russian has to have a tractor in front of it. Very true. Or 2 Russian soldiers thumbing a lift at the side of it. John Marley says, my carpet monster is so hungry, I don't even have carpet anymore.
Yeah, I know that bloody feeling.
Mr. Morris again says the Tamir 148 Sherman is a very nice, straightforward build. Not as straightforward as the Rubicon one. Mr. Morris, you should know that.
Rubicon, you can build really quickly.
Yeah. Gary Morris again. Ooh, big boy, stop messing about. A little joke from the Discord group. Gary's very good at doing voices. Gary, Ruby, 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 Ruby. Yay. Yeah, he's very good at doing voices, especially camp ones for some reason. Okay, so into the wheel to keep it off the deck. I'm going to use got it on a cocktail stick. So I'm going to stick some blue tack under it, so I don't lose it and it doesn't get the paint rubbed off. There's like a little mushroom on my desk. There you go. I've got a little desk mushroom. There you go with that. Right. I need to paint that. I'll do that in here. In your kit, have you got 2 sets of wheels, Steph?
Yep.
Yeah. Is there a reason for
that? Not sure.
Because the tail is tail skid, isn't it? Not tail wheel. So.
Yeah.
Unless they have different types of wheels or something, wheel covers or something, trims.
It could be that it's a general bit for several kits.
Yeah, it could be.
And the other kits don't have those on them.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just laughing at what Gary's just put.
Oh, share it.
Gary T's put, I'm glad I'm not the only one who loses parts.
Oh,
He's
definitely
certainly not. And then Mr. Morris put, how very dare you, Mikey? And then he's put, 1 set of wheels is for when you're going out. And that's just him on a weekend. As you can see, our Discord discussions get very odd. They're very funny.
They're very odd people.
Hey, steady on. I hope you're including yourself in that remark.
Oh, God, yes.
Morris says, very odd is something of an understatement. You're not wrong there, Gary. Especially when me and Gary get going and start bouncing off each other.
Oh, good Lord.
It's sort of a escalation of weirdness.
Escalation of weirdness is always good.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So, looking at these wheels, 1 set has a conical disc trim.
Yeah.
And the other one has a flat one.
Have you had a look at the instructions?
Yes. It just says put the flat one on.
Yep. Now, if you have a look at the front,
The front.
good. Yep. It will be certain things are grayed out.
Yes.
And that'll be the wheels.
Uh-huh.
So they are used for a different version. That is a generic part, because what they tend to do is they will put other marks in with it.
Yeah.
So you could probably get a different sort of albatross, and the wheels we're using will be grayed out.
Yeah, it might be the Mark 5 or Mark 4.
Yeah, it's cheaper for them to do that.
Yeah. Well, what I'll do is I'll keep them aside because I can always use them in the diorama.
Use them in a kit bash.
Yeah. Mr. Morris says, sometimes I hear voices, the rest of the time they just go.
Oh, it's hammering down here.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know about him in the house.
Yeah, I'm in the shed.
We don't know. Well, we've got an out. We've got the old outhouse sort of concrete shed things. But I'm not using it because it's forever full of cobwebs.
Well, go in with the duster.
Oh, I've tried it. It just fills up again within a few weeks. And to be honest, I don't really want to go in there. It's cold. I'd rather sit in the warm at my desk with a nice cup of coffee. Morris says he's busy searching for an elusive 172 B17 that isn't Rebel. I got one. I got a B17G by Hasegawa. And it was only 20 quid. Not that I'm rubbing it in, Gary. Duke Wellesley says the propeller has a spare too. You can use that in a diorama. Yeah, that'd be quite cool, especially if we do like a crash diorama or something. Mr. Marley says airfix.
Mm.
If it's aircraft, you can guarantee airfix have made it. Mr. Morris says that's why I'm searching. Yeah. We were talking. Me and Gary were talking last night about maybe doing a B17 buddy build.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm not really an aircraft builder after the First World War.
Mm.
So, yeah, that'd be fun. Fun. Could you imagine a live stream with me and Gary on it?
That would be quite scary.
It's like Roger Rabbit bouncing off the walls. Gary Morris says, can't seem to find an airfix one. Must be due to Masters of the Air. Yeah. This is the problem. When they make programs, they just clear everything out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Morris says, challenge accepted. Yay! There you go, people. There's going to be more buddy builds coming up. And they're not going to be as sane as the ones with Steph. Sane and sensible. Which isn't always a bad thing. You like my rainbow popper thing for paints?
Yes, it's cool. It's very much like mine, but mine's just plain green.
Yeah. Okay, giving me because she got a pack off. I think it was off Temu or something, and it was relaxation and stress relief toys.
All right.
So she had one of them and she said, "Oh, would you be able to use that for your paints? Would that be any good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll use that." Thank you very much. She's good at it. She's the one that encouraged me to get the B17 yesterday.
Why the hell not? Well, 20 quid is a bloody steal.
Yeah. Well, I picked it up and I was like, should I get it? I really shouldn't get any more kits. And I put it back. And she went, wait, what are you doing? I went, what? She went, do you want that kit? I was like, yeah, sure, we'll get it then. So, you sure? She's like, just get it.
Yeah, that's what Lisa's like to me.
Yeah.
And then yeah, but then I'm just as bad to her because she'll go, yeah. So do you want it? And she's like, well, do you want it? Well, yeah. So then get it.
Yeah.
Lisa does modelling as well, so but she makes the flat pack stuff, same as Marion does.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? The book nooks and things.
Yeah. I just wish Lisa would do a bloody YouTube channel on how to do things and stuff like that. But she's like, no. I said, you don't have to talk. I can do the voiceover.
Yeah. It'd be a little bit odd because you'd have a deep manly voice and girly hands.
Oh no, it would all be what Lisa's doing here and what Lisa's doing there.
Yeah.
Lisa here, Lisa there, Lisa every fucking where.
Yeah. Mr. Morris says, Marion persuades me not to get kids. To be fair, she does need to keep control of you because you do get a little bit out of hand.
It's what you call getting excited.
Yeah. She's very good, is Marion.
Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. This colour, that colour, every bloody colour.
Whinge, 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 whinge.
Oh God, yeah, I'm not happy unless I'm whinging. Oh, there's an hour gone.
Yeah. Wasn't too painful and went by quite quick.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, it must be like pulling teeth talking to me for an hour.
Well, talking to you is fine. It's just watching you trying to do the show.
Yeah, I've not done too bad. I got the intro right.
Episode 6.
Yeah, but it's only my 3rd episode. Being in control. At least I didn't. At least I didn't start the line on the last note of the intro this time. Oh, God, laugh or you cry.
Oh yeah.
We've still got 4 people watching.
Cool. Thank you very much, folks, for watching. Really appreciate your time.
Yeah.
You'll probably find most of those are sat there making models just like we are.
Yeah. Unless you're Gary, then you're probably looking for models.
Yeah, Gary, get off AliExpress.
Oh, she's been allowing him on it lately. She's been encouraging him to go on it to get stuff.
That's what he's been telling us.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's 2 times done. And to make it a decimal shroom. One thing I love about the blue tax, it never seems to lose its stickiness.
No, it doesn't, and that's what that's why I use it for my camo on my aircraft.
I just sit there and use it as like a stress toy and things like that. And when I'm not using it, I just stick it to my whiteboard. Duke Wellesley says, I'm doing a 1/144 scale Messerschmitt 109 E4 planes for a World War II aircraft wargame. Cool.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes. Be interesting to see that. Here's a question. Who posts pictures of their work on Instagram? Any of our followers, viewers?
Sometimes.
I try to. I mean, I alternate between posts about work I'm doing and posts about history. Fine.
Yeah, I should really start to ramp up what I do. It's
you do as much as you can. That's it. I mean, Instagram's
no, I don't even do that.
I am starting to enjoy YouTube. No thanks to you.
It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy doing the videos. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
But I prefer doing this.
Yeah. I mean, I quite enjoy doing the editing videos and stuff. But
Yeah.
my God, it takes up some time.
Oh yeah.
I think that video I put up the other day about prepping the resin Centurion Avery. I think that took me about over a week to edit it.
How long did you edit it from and to?
From 50 minutes down to 11 minutes.
Yeah. It's like mine.
And I put AI images into it, things. Which was fun. So, Marley says, which brand, Duke? And Gary T says, I just want to say I love these streams. Thank you both, and please never stop. Oh, you're welcome.
Glad you enjoy it.
Yeah. We shall do our best. I know Steph's got a few buddy bills lined up. I've got a few, so if you follow both channels, then you'll be able to see them both of our live streams. And we'll try and do them on days that don't clash with each other.
And mine will be Tuesdays and Fridays because they're the only days I can do.
Yeah. Well, if me and Mr. Morris are doing a buddy build, then we can do it any day. John Marley says, Instagram and I have a terrible relationship. Oh dear, what did you do? Did you anger the Insta gods? Duke Bell says, the game is Check Your Six. I have done 9 Hurricanes from Revel and Sweet, a Japanese company. Nice. I'm actually starting to take. I've never really been interested in war games, stuff like that, tabletop game, but I'm actually starting to quite like it. I mean, I've been watching that Roll Britannia, listening to it, and I'm actually starting to get quite interested in D&D.
Have you spoke to Malcolm?
I haven't got the confidence to say, can I join in?
Ask him. You don't need confidence. You say, can I join in on Sunday nights?
Yeah. Mr. Marley says, tell Gary about next week's event. Oh, yeah. Gary T. We're doing the 48 and 48. Steph can tell you all about that.
Yep. Look for Model Officer on Facebook and YouTube. And what it is we build allegedly 148 scale in 48 hours. But this year they're opening up. Build what you want in 48 hours. So it starts at 7:30 next Friday, UK time. The Aussies are different. They're starting their 7:30, which is silly o'clock in the morning. So yeah, look up those two. Come and join in. Get yourself a kit ready, and do the do. We'll be going all weekend. There's the UK, the US, and Australia. I say UK and Europe. So that's us and Scale Models for Vets in Holland with Miranda and Steph. There'll be the main hosts for the UK are myself, James, obviously, and Carl, with Stefan and Miranda. The US is the Plastic Posse podcast. They will be hosting the US along with the Geeks, and the Aussies is Mr. Marley and on the OTB on the bench, I believe. So come along, join us. Sunday evening, we'll be hosting an auction. We've got about 10 lots this year. We've just cranked it back a bit. But the Americans, being Americans, have gone the opposite way. Oh, the lots they've got are mental. It's just phenomenal. I saw their auction list this morning. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, gets.
We're also, Gary, having a Discord group which will run alongside it. Yep. Me and Gary Morris are running that. And
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And the main presenters are going to share the link for that, so it'll be open to everyone. So if you want to come over onto the Discord, we're going to try and stream the YouTube at the same time through it, so you can watch it and join in with everyone else.
Yep. So come along, join in, and have fun.
Yeah. Meet some of the guys.
Yep. Right, I'm going to make myself another cup of tea.
Yep. Duke Wellens says the Messerschmitts are from Suite 2. They are a pleasure to put together. Excellent. Yeah. It's a while since I've built a Messerschmitt. About 10 years. Yeah, it should be really good, Gary. Should be good fun. Looking for 4B. Okay. Oops. What are we doing that spirit? There it is. Speaking of brews, I still got some left. Sorry about that. There's my coaster. So we've still got 4 people watching, which is awesome. We really do appreciate your support on this. Especially me, because I'm a new channel, just starting up. We started it about 5-6 months ago. So, yeah. I'm still learning everything. That's why my episodes are usually a comedy of errors. That's all part of the fun. How does that go to? Okay, get all those damn things. Oh, that's the one which painted it, so I don't want to do that. Right. I'm not sure what colour the wheels on these aircraft would have been, because obviously it would have been World War One. All the photos are in black and white. So let's have a look. Albatross D3. Okay, so I've got a load of alloy wheels. I don't think they had alloy wheels back then. Okay, so they were white or metal or bone colour, basically whatever colour I want. Okay. That's interesting. So, hit 1 if you think I should do them in metal, or 2 if you think I should do them bone colour. The wheel trims. Happy St. David's Day to you as well, Mr. Marley. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, so wheel trims. Was it 1 for metal, 2 for bone? We've got 2 for bone colour. It looks like that's what we're going for. We need a deciding vote. Come on, Marley and Gary. We're going for bone colour or metal. 1 for metal, 2 for bone.
What's this for?
The wheel trims. I'm deciding whether, or we're deciding whether to do metal or bone. So we're doing 1 for metal or 2 for bone colour.
Right. What does it say on the instructions?
It doesn't. But the group's gone with 2, which is bone colour. So that's what we're going to do.
Cool.
It's a group build. Yeah, it doesn't say on the instructions, so that's why I put it to everyone else.
Ah.
Because when I looked at the pictures, they were either metal or white or off-white.
Yeah.
Best off-white's bone colour, really. We get a bit more blue tack. Nice bit of audience engagement as well there. Mr. Marley says the Edward instructions for my Albatross have the body colour except for a red fuselage, where they're RLM02 green grey. There we go, see? All different colours.
Yep. What you got to remember is the Germans painted them some really, really weird colours.
Yeah. John
Look
says
at the
paint
flying
it what you
circle.
want to your kit. Yeah. I actually watched one of the old films, The Red Baron, the other day on YouTube. It was really, really good. And there's a scene in it where he tells them all just paint it whatever colours you want, because he got fed up with the German high command telling them to hide their planes and camouflage the planes. It's like, it's a plane in the sky, how are you going to camouflage it?
Exactly.
stab myself with a cocktail stick. Not do that. Health and safety. Quite like these army painted war paints. They're just bloody expensive. Bit of thinner in it. You know, one of the things that put me off doing a YouTube channel for ages was the fact that I was worried that my voice was too monotonal. And I was talking to Kay about this yesterday. What I found is since I've started doing YouTube, especially doing the lives, I've sort of started animating my voice a lot more. Even when I'm not on YouTube and things.
Sorry, say again. I've just had a comment on my channel from somebody. I was just reading it. Sorry. What did you say?
I was saying one of the reasons I put off starting the YouTube channel for ages was because I was worried my voice was too monotonal.
Sorry, I fell asleep. Say again.
I was talking to Kay about it yesterday.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that what I've started doing since I started doing my channel is I've started animating my voice a lot more when I'm talking, even when I'm not online.
Yeah, you've got to use a lot more inflection than you normally would.
Yeah.
One of the because my dearly beloved is a classically trained singer.
Yeah.
Amazing voice, an amazing actress. She actually did quite a few off West End shows.
Yeah.
With quite a few famous people. And the reason she didn't follow through with it is because she found it was such a toxic place.
Yeah.
That she didn't enjoy doing it, so she gave it up, which is fair play. If you don't like it, then don't do it.
Yeah.
And I can understand completely where she's coming from. But she's the one who taught me, animate your voice a bit more. Yeah. Use more inflection. Do this, do that. And I'm like, bloody hell, woman, what else? Do you want to change the tone of me? No. She went, that's it.
Yeah.
Do that.
But it's true what you're saying about toxicity in that environment, though, because I've got a friend who she was the stylist on New York Fashion Week and everything. And she left it because she said she was actually getting traumatized by seeing how the models were being treated.
Yeah. They are treated so badly. And the thing is, though, they treat each other like that as well.
Yeah. And then they're starving themselves and beating themselves up because they've had one carrot too many or something.
Oh, mate, it's just absolutely horrendous.
It's not a healthy environment.
No.
Tiffany's joined us. She's saying, morning. Good morning, Tiffany. Well, afternoon.
Afternoon, Tiff.
The Padre says, afternoon, Tiff. Tiff says, hey, Moo, how are you?
Oh, look, she's a poet and she didn't know it.
Now they're having a discussion between themselves, so I'm not going to put that up. What are you working on, Steph? You're just off count, just at the edge of the camera.
Sorry. I'm on painting the distribution leads, and it's really, really frustrating because the yellow is balling up.
Yeah.
So they're fine, but it's just let's put it against the black background. Yeah, you can see it there where the paint's balling up.
Yeah.
Making those little balls. And I can't remember what it was that does it.
Too much pigment, maybe. Oh, too much paint on the brush, isn't it?
No, it's not too much paint, because when you do really fine stuff, you always load your brush and use a very fine point. Now this is a very fine point.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, because I take a lot of influence from miniature painters as well.
Yeah.
And what they do is they'll get, okay, that's not right, good.
Put your teeth
It's
back in.
not the right brush to use.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want something like that.
Yeah.
Really, really fine point.
Yeah.
And a big body. So what you do is you go in. And then you load your brush up.
Yeah.
And you use the back of your finger. So you see what I mean about really fine lines that I can get?
Yeah.
The thing is, though, with that, the paint doesn't dry. If you use a smaller brush, now for years, I would always trim brushes down and get a couple of things and wonder, why the hell is that drying? So what the bloody hell? I'd get really stroppy.
Yeah.
And I never worked it out.
Stroppy, Steph.
I'm always stroppy. I'm an old bloke. I'm allowed to be. And that was the reason that the brush was always drying.
Yeah.
Because I was using a thin, really, really thin brush.
Yeah.
And the paint on the brush would dry very quickly.
Yeah. So you weren't getting the reservoir effect.
No. And with this way, you can do a lot more painting. You can paint a lot more things with just one loaded brush.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
top tip of the day.
Don't trim your brushes down, they don't need it.
Tiffany says, I tend to roll my brush to get that point after I've loaded the brush. I paint fantasy minis.
Yep. There you go, Tiffany. She's just confirmed my point. I don't roll it, I just stick it God and fuck it. It won't matter because the amount of crap and shit that's been in my bloody body from when I was in the Air Force is just, nah. Leave those to dry and I can stick them on the engine.
Making the desk mushroom.
Oh, I get what you mean, Tiff. Yeah. When she says after she's... So what Tiffany's saying is she'll get a brush loaded like that. And then...
Get frustrated with yourself?
Yep, roll the brush like that.
Yeah.
So she gets the point back.
Yeah. Right, Joe, I think he's got it.
Are you all right now, Tiffany?
Yeah, I didn't put it up because I didn't want to draw attention to it unnecessarily.
No, that's fine. If the thing is though with this, if people bring that up,
yeah,
they're saying it's okay to put it up.
Yeah.
So Tiffany's just said, I've been better, had a mental breakdown about 4:30 this morning. Hopefully you're better now. If you want to chat, please feel free.
Yeah.
I'm a mental health first aider. I've also got level 4 counselling skills. Gave that up as a bad job because I can't help anybody. I can sit there and listen to them, but I can't help anybody. All I
Yeah.
can do as a counsellor is sit there and go, you can go here, you can go. I can signpost. That's
Yeah.
it. I can sit and listen. That's it. I can't say, well, if you do this, this, and this, and this, it will help you. That's a therapist's job. And for me to get to a therapist would have taken me 10 years.
Yeah. At which point you'd be moving to retirement. With no use to it.
God, yeah. But yeah.
Actually, I'm quite glad that the group decided to do these wheels bone colour because it actually looks pretty nice.
Cool.
Hopefully by the end of the session I'll have them painted. So I'll be happy if I've just done the wheels today. She said, not really. Thankfully, I had Sonic to help because I started struggling to breathe. I tried therapy and it didn't help, and my meds aren't helping anymore. But hey ho, that's life. God bless.
God bless you. So I've got to ask, who's Sonic? Is that the hedgehog? Or is that a cat? Or is that a dog?
That is a nickname for her gentleman.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Because he has a blue mohawk.
Cool.
Yeah. His name is DJ Sonic.
Nice. Oh, you got one above that as well.
I just woke up, so I'm going to have a cuppa and base spray in my next lot. Excellent.
Cool. What are you making? What are you spraying?
She put, yeah, it's a nickname for her best friend.
Cool.
She said, it's orange right now. Oh, the mohawk. You're right.
Yeah.
Why don't we go for it once I finish?
Morning, Kaylee.
Hi.
Yeah. She's wanting to go to 10. Apparently, Tiff has some bird dogs. I have no idea what that is. What is it? Steph.
What?
What's bird dogs?
I ain't got a clue, mate. Dogs that look like birds.
Do you think we should tell her, or should we pretend like we know?
Tell you what, we'll have a look for it.
Yeah, they should be interesting then. It'd be nice to see them when they're done. Put some photos of it up on Instagram and things. Share your work. Dog body, bird head.
Cool.
Makes sense. Sort of like the reverse of Anubis with a bird instead of a human. Very interesting. Very cool. I think we got away with it, Steph.
We do try.
Yes. Oh, we've gone up to 6 viewers. Excellent.
Ooh.
Don't forget to like Steph's channel and subscribe.
Yep. Same for Mikey's.
Oh, time, mate. It's nice to know I'm appreciated.
Good lad.
You're a good lad, our kid.
Well, allegedly.
Yeah. Well, I try. Gary T says, any tips to stop bleed on masking tape? I think that's one for you, Steph, because I use the masking tape much.
Give me a sec. I'm just concentrating on this at the moment.
Yep. He shall be with you momentarily, caller. Oh, he's doing a propeller. Oh. That's looking very sexy.
There you go. You can't.
Very nice.
There you go.
What are you using to do that? Oh, first, answer Gary's question first.
My usual stuff. Right, I'll answer Gary's question now. What was it? Any tips to stop bleed on masking tape? Yep. Cocktail stick. Rub the edge down. Then before you spray, so let me put this down. See if I've got an example. Oh. Right. This is the cauldron. This is where I'm up to on it. I'm just doing these. I've got to redo these because they are. What I did was, yeah, that's a good one. What I did was I sprayed this colour once I'd masked. So I mask the area, then I spray the same colour in the area first, just around the edges. That way, if you get any bleed through, it's going to be that colour, not the white. So then once I'd done that, I could then carry on with the white. So mask, spray it the original colour, which will seal the edges, just around the edges, just to seal it off, and then go on and do what you've got to do. There you go. And Mike has disappeared. Just what you need. Your host clearing off without telling you. Should we all just disappear and leave him to it?
Yeah.
Are you back then?
Yeah, apparently. Stupid YouTube.
Where did you go, lad?
I don't know, but it was very scary.
Did you
there were lots of
freeze it?
numbers floating around and everything.
Were there ones and zeros?
Yeah.
You buggered then.
Oh, Christ. That's looking nice. Like that. If I can get it to focus on it. Let's have a look. Hold on this camera. There you go. Wheel trim. Nice bone coloured wheel trim.
Nice.
Ooh. We've got more. Gary T says, that's great. I've never thought of that. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And that's why we do these things.
Yep. Pass on the knowledge.
Mr. Skelly is in. Good afternoon,
Hello,
lads.
Dave. Sorry, what did he say?
He said, good afternoon, lads. How do chat?
There you go. Are you going to Peterborough tomorrow? Sunday.
Peterborough.
Yeah. Peterborough Model Show, which is actually being held in Stamford.
One day I too shall get to a model show.
Right, there you go. That's the.
That's. Oh, there you go. Focus. There we go.
Yep, there you go.
Looks good. Looks mahogany.
Yep. And then what I'll do is I mix up a bit of this and a bit of this. So I'll put 10 drops each of this.
Yep.
X24 and X26.
Yep.
And
that
then
clear yellow and clear orange.
Yep. Oh, nope, I don't need to, because I've just realised that's actually wood varnish there.
Are you giving us stuff information there?
No, it's 50-50 mix of each.
Yeah.
And it gives you that colour.
Oh, nice.
Which is exactly the same colour as wood varnish. So I've just remembered I've done my own there.
Nice.
So
Get bottles of that.
right, I need to clean this airbrush because it's freaking filthy.
Dave says, I plan to go to Peterborough. So yes, he is going. Everyone knows a Dave, don't they? Dave's but just Dave doing Dave things.
Cool.
We're up to 6 people now. Yay! Oh, I'm not even on camera. Oh, I just shoved my finger in the paint. Stupid. Oh, well. It's like a little, one of those little funny hats. Because the shape of it, it's like a comical disc. Because it's bone colour, it looks like one of those funny hats, sun hats.
Yeah.
I must say, I'm enjoying this build and taking my time over it and everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. You shouldn't, you never rush one. You just take your time. Unless it's sort of like the 48 and 48, then yeah. You just go for it.
I think doing it as a live buddy build as well, it forces you to slow right down, doesn't it? Because you don't want to get ahead of the other person.
Yeah. Especially when you've got somebody like me who's faffing around and fanning around.
Yeah, what you're doing is cool.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Mine's going to look like a sort of half-decent amateur that's just picked up a paintbrush.
Stop being so needy.
Not needy. I think it's quite
Yes,
funny.
you are. Look at me. Oh, God. Oh, mine's terrible. No, it's not, Mikey.
I didn't say it's terrible. I just think it's funny.
It's not. It's really good.
I've noticed, because I've been working on the Chieftain this week, for the Chieftain-ish build, because I had to catch up with Mr. Morris because he got ahead of me last Saturday.
Nothing new there then from Sausage Boy.
Yeah. But I have noticed that my spraying's got a hell of a lot better lately.
It will do. The more you do it, the better you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can, treat yourself to really, really nice airbrush.
Yeah.
Either an Iwata or a Harder and Steinbeck HMS. The difference is mad. It's ridiculous how different it is.
That's fine.
But be prepared to pay.
That's fine.
What is? Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. Did you get the loan from Malcolm?
No, I didn't.
Right. You know about the loan, do you?
I do. I applied for it, but I didn't get it.
What, the grant?
Yeah. They didn't get in touch with me about it.
Reapply then.
Yeah.
Speak to him, mate, because the thing is, Malcolm's got that much on his plate. Go back to him and say, excuse me, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Did you see my grant application?
Yeah. Thing is, I struggle to ask people for stuff like that.
Right. Swallow that pride.
Yeah.
You need to, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something that I say to all my beneficiaries. Stop. If you need it, apply for it.
Yeah.
If you want it, ask for it.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing that somebody can say is no.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing. They can't do anything else.
Yeah.
They won't call you things. They won't say things about you.
Yeah.
All they do is say no.
I mean,
At this moment, you can't do it.
Kay got me the compressor and the spray gun when I first started. But Malta Hero sent me a spray booth, which was like the really expensive bit. And I really appreciate that.
There you go.
Yeah.
But with that money, you can get yourself a couple of really nice airbrushes, along to go with that Iwata.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with my two. I've got this one, which is my Harden Steinbeck, which I use for close-up stuff and fine stuff.
Yeah.
Then if I'm doing large areas, I use this one, which is my trigger.
Yeah.
Which is for long jobs and big areas. It's a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
Holding it like that than it is doing that.
Yeah.
And it covers, because I've got a 0.5 needle in there, so it covers areas a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But yeah.
See, mine's got the standard 0.35, but it's actually going to be narrower than that, the needle, because I damaged the tip of it and it bent.
Oh.
Very tip. So I sanded it round again. So it's going to be slightly smaller than that.
Yeah. You need to look at getting yourself, for fine stuff, you need to go down to about 0.15, 0.2 max.
Yeah.
For fine stuff. This is a 0.15.
Yeah.
From H&S.
I don't know what I'm going to work on next. After I've done Chieftain. Oh, I finished my South Africa diorama as well.
What, the 2 pods?
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually finished and did a lid on it and finished it.
Cool. I saw it looked really good.
Thank you. I'm not sure what to do after this one.
Finish off with this one.
Well, yeah. But I try not to, if I can help it, I try not to do this one during the week. Because I don't want to get ahead, because I know, because you're doing this hyper detailing, it'll take you longer to do it than me.
Yeah. But if I get some spare time, because I'm hyper detailing, I'll try and catch up with you.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sort of end up with us going on for months and months and months.
Yeah. Mr. Marley says, nice. Don't know what he's saying nice to, but I'm sure whatever. I think it's a spray gun. Ooh, we've gone up to 8 viewers. For those that have just joined us, please do say hello and welcome to the live. If you follow me, follow Steph. If you follow Steph, follow me.
Yep.
Ah, yeah. There's the airbrush you were saying nice to.
Ah. Which one?
Ah.
Iowata or H&S?
What's your tip for cleaning, deep cleaning an airbrush, Steph?
Strip it, put in a sonic bath.
How much is sonic baths?
You can pick them up for about 10-15 quid. They don't have to be big ones.
I'm going to have to get one for mine.
Yep, warm soapy water.
Yep. Oh no, not falling over. Actually, thinking about it. What's them to try? Turn that over. You don't. What are you doing now, Steph?
Just gluing the intake, fuel intake on.
Ah, see.
Which bit are you up to, Mikey?
I'm painting the wheel trims. I haven't primed enough, so it's been a bit of a pain getting the paint to take. But it'll get there with a few thin coats. It'll get there in the end. It's like a little forest of mushrooms now. A bit too there we go. Yeah, my little mushroom forest.
Really
question for you, Steph. What was the first model you ever built?
Oh, crapola, you're joking. Who's that?
Me.
Who asked that question? You.
Yeah.
Why?
Interest. Conversation. Intrigue.
Very good question. Well presented. I haven't got a clue, mate.
Mine was the B17G that I built with my dad
Nice.
when I was about 7 years old.
Oh, bloody hell. I built all sorts when I was a kid.
I didn't get much chance to build stuff when I was a kid. Dad bought me a Meccano, so I played with Meccano when I was at his house.
All right, cool.
Most of my dad's side of the family were all working engineering.
Yeah.
So most of the stuff that they got me was sort of built around that. Which I didn't mind, because I actually quite enjoy that sort of thing.
Yeah.
What really miffed me was when they stopped doing the Meccano sets where it's just lots of pieces of Meccano. And you just build it how you want. Now it's a small Meccano set that's designed to build one thing.
Yeah. Their way of making more money, mate.
Yeah. Mr. Skelly says his first model was a 1/48 scale Sky Raider, which he also built with his dad when he was 8. I think dads play a huge influence on us when we were kids doing stuff like this, doesn't it? And it makes a lot of very special memories and things. I can remember my dad's, we had this little, because my dad's a welder by trade. And he got me this set, and it was like a plastic welding set. And it had like a little drill. And you put plastic rods in, and it spun that fast that the plastic melted. Jesus. And it melted and fused the two things together. So he was teaching me how to do that and stuff like that. And then he'd take me in the garden. And he actually had an arc welder, and he'd teach me how to do arc welding and things. I used to love weekends with my dad. It was brilliant. He used to like teach me how to make knives and things like that out of machine saw blades. Gary T says he used to build a ton of models in the 70s. Now he's returned to the hobby decades later. So much has changed. It's really eye-opening. You could probably attest to that, Steph, better than I could.
Well, I never really went away. I've always built. Even when I was in the Air Force. The guys would rip the piss out of me mercilessly for it.
Yeah.
But they would always stick their head around the corner of my room and say, "How's it coming along? Let's have a look." So yeah, I've always built. I've seen all the changes. I can still remember buying my first resin and photo etch set.
Yeah.
Which was obviously for the tornado.
Oh, so it's got to be Tonka. Well, for you, it has, isn't it? I was born in the 70s, so I can't really say anything about that. I was born till 88. Tiff says, I'd love to be able to teach your kids to do this. Perfect bonding time. Yeah, it really is. I love sitting with my stepson doing it. Making models and teaching them how to read properly and things like that. Really fun. Much better than playing computer games. One of my favourite photos that I took last year was I think it was last year or beginning of this year. There's a massive lightning storm by our house. And the lightning was literally, because we're on the North Wales coast, and it was literally hitting less than 100 metres away. Nice. Over and over again. And it was that loud, you could actually feel the house rattling. So obviously he was terrified. Poor bugger. The wife wasn't too happy either. So we sat in bed and we switched all the lights off. I held a torch above his head and we sat there reading a book, getting him to read the book to us. And by the time we finished reading, he hadn't noticed that the lightning had stopped. It's surprising how many people are scared of thunder and lightning and stuff. I mean, I can understand if you're outside, but when you're indoors, it's quite surprising. It always reminds me of that scene out of Ted where they're doing Thunder Buddies. Well, coming up to 2 hour mark, Steph. What do you want to do?
Yeah, call it there. Because I've got to go shopping.
I can carry on with them later. So, what have you managed to achieve today, Steph?
Today, you've mainly been spraying.
That's a very Yorkshire accent.
Did a bit of wood effect.
Lovely.
On there. And also, I've painted up that little tinker.
Wow.
Which I was going to fit, but then realised I haven't put the rail on.
That looks nice. I love the paintwork.
So then I put the rail on.
That's looking good.
And I've got to do all the connections.
Yeah.
So,
excellent.
Right. So that's what I've got done. And I painted that thing silver.
Oh, very good.
So, Mikey, what have you got done?
Me? I've been making a mushroom forest. So, which way we go? That way. Right. Let's try and focus it. Yeah, it's not going to work. Yeah, I've been doing the wheel hubs and the tyres for the undercarriage. Because it wasn't primed, it's taken quite a long time to get the paint to take.
That is why you prime.
Yes. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to think, should I just prime everything on sprue and then cut it and paint it and assemble it?
No, don't do it on a sprue. Because what happens is then you've got to take it off the sprue and then you've got to clean it up and you're knocking all the primer off again.
Yeah.
So, but there are people who will argue with me and say, no, you can do that. I'm not, yeah, it's your choice. There's one guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name, but what he does, he takes everything off the sprue and chucks it all in a box.
Why? That makes it so much more difficult.
He doesn't even number the sections to say this is section 1 and these are the parts that I'm doing in section 1. Section 2, these are the parts that go in section 2, and number 1 goes into number 2, and so on and so forth. He doesn't even do that.
That's just maddeningly unhelpful.
Yeah.
So, have you enjoyed today, Steph?
Cool. So have I, mate. Thank you very much.
Let's go back to normal cameras. Ready?
No.
You're not ready?
No, I was just putting the lid back on my super glue before I lean over and knock it off.
That's not
so I'm very good at that.
Right. So, thank you for joining us all today.
Sorry.
Ooh,
comments, quick.
Comments, quick. All right. Some miles. Gorgeous work, Steph, from Mr. Marley.
Thank you.
Greg Phillips, a wonderful modeler.
That's the guy.
Gary T, this was great. Thank you. You are more than welcome. Please do join us again next week.
Yep. It's UFO. I've been trying to work out what his avatar is, and it's the space station from UFO.
Oh, I have no idea. Duke Wellens says, see you later, guys. Said our Duke.
Bye, Duke.
And Moo says, bye, y'all. Bye, Padre.
Later, Padre.
And we shall see you all. Oh, and bye, guys, from Tiffany.
Bye, Tiff.
So we shall see you all again soon. Ciao for now.
Yep.
Bye.
Stay safe. Keep mod.
So go.